Y'all know what it is. All praises to the Most High God. All praises. Mr. All praises to the Most High. What's up, y'all? For those who celebrate Sabbath on Sunday, all praises to the Most High yet again. All praises to the Most High God on this beautiful day. Chilly, cold, frigid. Eating some grapes. Kevy Kev! What's up, man? I don't know if you had a chance to watch that yesterday, but I got some questions. This whole victory lap thing got me wondering about some stuff. Miss Daniels was good. So, hey, Miss Daniels, if you don't mind, can you post that for me again from yesterday? Miss Daniels, can you post that for me again from yesterday if you don't mind, please? Those words. I'm going to talk about that for a minute. I'm off of it. What's up, D? All around the world, same song. Melissa. Miss D, what's good? Lil Kev, I see you. Yeah, it's cool. Miss Daniels, I'm trying to get her to repost it again for me. I see you on here, Miss Daniels. Can you repost that from yesterday for me? I won't ask you no more, I promise. What's up, Miss Sonia? How you doing? Thank you, everybody, for being cordial and understanding to the rules on the page. I thank y'all very much. That all you trolls that don't want to cooperate, y'all can leave. But we speak to each other. What's going on, Bloodshed 89? Miss Beverly, how you doing? Hopefully I spoke to everybody. And it has something to do with the binding. It's called the Binding of Isaac. It's a game. Okay, I need the other part. There we go. All right. What's going on, Bloodshed? For those of y'all that weren't here yesterday, please pay attention. Go back. If y'all could go and look up Miss B. Daniels, what she just posted. She posted two things, and they're both involving what's called a victory lap. I found this. Y'all know I go through my days when I'm just driving. I'll be driving to work or driving to dialysis. So I have a lot of time on my hands. So usually, while I'm driving, or I'm thinking about something in my mind that I might want to write down or I might want to talk about. Well, it so seems that I was studying some stuff on NIP. I was trying to find his contract, his recording contract, his old contract with Big U for Unique Entertainment. I was trying to find the one for Epic. Then I started looking for the one for Atlantic. So then something while I was on the page for looking at the search for Atlantic, the name Victory Lap, the album came up. And then the word Victory Lap came up as a search, which was kind of peculiar because I didn't search for it. It just came up as a search. So as I was looking at that, I was like, wow, that's peculiar. That's strange. But if y'all will go to B Daniels 153, my sister, one of my people that take care of the page for me when I can't see everything, if y'all will go to her, what she just posted, it's very important that y'all read this with me so you have an understanding. CIA, yeah, no doubt. So y'all have an understanding of what we were talking about yesterday. So if you go to Miss Daniels' post on today's live, the first one is in regard. Now, all of these are in regard to a game called The Binding of Isaac, but we're not talking about the game. We're talking about the victory lap and the precedence of what it's talking about in order for you to do a victory lap, in order for you to gain a victory lap. Okay, so let's be on the same page. All right, so please, anybody that's going down the page saying hi to everybody, if y'all wouldn't mind, stop for a minute so y'all can hear what I'm saying, because that's why we're here, so we can talk about this. So please. All right, so as I explained yesterday, a victory lap, for those who don't know, or let's make it real simple, a victory lap is when somebody is at the finality of their career. They're taking their last race, like Usain Bolt when he ran his last 100 and 400 meters. Michael Johnson when he ran his last 400-meter run. Lewis back in the day when he did his last long jump, when he did his last, 100 meters, all of that. You take a victory lap once that race is over, and you basically get your love and adoration from the crowd, and then you go on into the limelight. What's good about a victory lap is it allows the people to give you your adoration and your flowers while you're still alive, and recognize the fact that you're interested in going to other things. So basically, you are burying that one life to go into something else, right? Everybody understand what I'm saying so far? If you understand what I'm saying, please comment that you understand what I'm saying thus far at the bottom, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. Please, everybody, if you would, just say, hey, I hear you, or I got you, I'm with you, Sam, whatever the case is. If you wouldn't mind, please do that for me right now. I see this. Please do that so I know I'm not talking to myself. I got 25 people on the page, and I feel like I'm talking to myself. All right, so Miss Javon is in. Come on, y'all. I need y'all to stay with me. Let me know that y'all listening. All right, appreciate you. Kevin Kev, little bro. All right. So everybody with me so far. All right, so everything's with a victory lap. Understand that a victory lap is at the finality of what you call a career, or what you call a run, or what you call your finality. It's at the end of what you plan on doing for your particular life. And it's before you start doing something else. So you're killing that or putting that away. People are congratulating you for that, knowing that you're getting ready to do something else. Kobe Bryant, when he went on his victory tour, that was his victory lap. Michael Jordan, victory lap. I'm giving y'all synopsises of situations and people so you can understand exactly what I'm getting ready to say. So the game is called A Binding of Isaac, and victory lap is pertinent to the Binding of Isaac. So here's what I have to say. This is the explanation of the game. It says a victory lap. And I want y'all to think about Nipsey Hussle and Nipsey Hussle's album and Nipsey Hussle's life, the Rolling 60s, everything that went on with Nip, the store, everything while I'm reading this. A victory lap is a mechanic. Look at what Miss B. Daniels just wrote, and you'll stay with me. All right, everybody go to Miss B. Daniels 153, what she just posted. You can follow along with what I'm reading. Everybody go to B. Daniels 153, the last two things she posted, so y'all can follow along with me. All right. Thank y'all for being with me and posting that you with me. All right. So it says a victory lap. A victory lap is a mechanic. And mechanic is not in the form of what you think, like a person who fixes cars. A mechanic is a movement in this case. So a victory lap is a movement, not a mechanic, a movement added in the Binding of Isaac. The Binding of Isaac is a game like Game of Thrones or Dungeons and Dragons. It's something like that, but it's not important. Afterbirth. That is the most important part to remember about the victory lap. A victory lap is a mechanic or a movement added in the Binding of Isaac. Afterbirth, or towards the afterbirth of Isaac in this particular case. Remember that part. So let's put it in terms of another way. A victory lap is a movement added in the death of Nipsey. Afterbirth. Now, are you with me so far? If you're with me, say you with me. If you're with me, say you're with me. Eat my grapes while I'm talking to y'all. If you're with me, say you're with me. So far. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's move on. Hey, Queen K. All right, so we said, now let's go back again. If you go back to Miss Daniels, 153. B Daniels 153. Look at what she posted. It's two things back to back. It involves, it says laps and victory lap. We putting this in terms of Nipsey Hussle, so we taking out the part about the binding of Isaac and putting the name Nipsey Hussle. So if you read it, it says a victory lap is a mechanic. A mechanic is a movement, okay? Just so y'all know. So I'm going to change the word mechanic and put movement so y'all know that I'm not changing anything for y'all not knowing. All right, so it says a victory lap is a movement added in the binding of Nipsey. I added the word Nipsey because we took out the word Isaac because it's pertinent. A victory lap is a movement added in the binding of Nipsey, afterbirth, towards, basically it means it's saying towards afterbirth. So let's say it again. A victory lap is a mechanic or a movement added in the binding of Nipsey, which we added, towards afterbirth. Powerful, right? And then it says a victory lap. This is the most important part of this. And then the second part, it says a victory lap. Hold on, let me get back in here. A victory lap allows you to start a new run with almost all of your final items after killing the lamb in the dark room. Now, it's talking about the game, but I believe that a brother would be smart enough to put himself in a position to say, hey, what if I did this for myself? Maybe I could kill the lamb or put myself down in the dark room and create more places I can go and be that way. So let's read that again. A victory lap allows you or allows me or allows Nipsey to start a new run, a new life, a new whatever, with almost all of your final items, with almost all your money, with almost all your things that you were going to leave behind, your family, your kids, your wife, whoever, after killing the lamb in the dark room. Who is the lamb in the dark room? Who died in the dark room? They told us he died outside, but the word is he died where? In the area that was dark, the barbershop, or inside the store. Let me read that again. A victory lap, if you're taking it upon yourself to say you're running a victory lap in this game, it allows you or allows me or allows somebody like Nipsey to start a new run. Run can be a lot of things. It could be a life, a new afterlife, a new trend, a new whatever, with almost all of your final items that you have when you're going to go away for your new run after killing the lamb or after the lamb is killed in the dark room. Multiple laps can be made as long as the dark room is cleared each time. It should have said after you killed the lamb. So every time a lamb is sacrificed or killed, or not, and y'all thinking lamb and y'all need to think bigger than lamb, think person. After the lamb is killed in the dark room, a new run can be begun, a new life can be started, a new whatever can be started with you having all your stuff after the lamb is killed in a specific place after the lamb, whatever you choose that the lamb is, person, place, thing, whatever, in the dark room or the dark space. Then it says multiple victory laps or multiple laps can be made as long as the dark room is cleared each time a lamb is killed. It doesn't say a lamb is killed, but that's what it's referencing to. Now, if y'all can't tell me that that don't sound like what's going on with our brother, that's a perfect explanation. That is a perfect explanation of somebody with a brain that's trying to get out. I don't know if Nipsey ever read the instructions to the binding of Isaac. I don't know if he ever played the game. All I told y'all is that it's very strange that he would name his final album, his first album on a new label, Victory Lap. Because generally Victory Lap means that you're taking your final run, you're getting your accolades, and then you're going on to something else. I can't see why somebody would name their first outing on a new label Victory Lap. It's kind of, anybody can help me with this word because I can't think of the word, but it's kind of um, prophetic. That's the word I'm thinking of. Kind of prophetic that all of these things played into the situation. Whereas you put this album out called Victory Lap, which is a finality, and then you end up being murdered, which means you're going away, and this was your victory lap. So in reality, it ended up being your physical victory lap. In reality, it ended up being your victory lap because you are supposedly no longer here. I want y'all to stay with me for a minute because I'm about to go another way and I'm going to bring y'all back. I was in the barbershop a few minutes ago. I was in the barbershop a few minutes ago and I was talking to the brothers. And the question he asked me was, how come with this trial everything is sealed and put away and you can't find out any information, you can't see no evidence, you can't, it's just like it's not real. I said, I agree with you. I said, yeah, I said, it's strange. Let me tell y'all how I look at it. I have the utmost respect for Nipsey Hussle. I've been a fan. Let me say this before I start talking. I've been a fan of Hussle since Hussle in the House. I hadn't heard him before Hussle in the House. I used to listen to a lot of mixtapes. Heard Hussle in the House. I really liked his voice. I thought it was Snoop at first. When I found out his name was Nipsey Hussle, I started laughing because I remember Nipsey Russell. I thought it was a play on words that was dope. I'm giving y'all this information because what I'm going to say may make it look like I'm not a fan. But I'm telling y'all this because I'm one of the realest fans. Bullets Ain't Got No Name 1 and 2. I've been there through the whole thing. Crenshaw, all of it, right? All right, so okay, I see it. Okay, so man, you made me miss my train of thought, Miss B. I'm definitely solidified as a fan. I've been there since Hussle in the House. Bullets Ain't Got No Name 1 and 2. Crenshaw, the Marathon Continues, everything. Been watching the brother a long time. Been listening to the music a long time. Haven't always agreed with everything he spoke about, but I like the music. Haven't always agreed with everything he talked about, but I like the music. I was definitely a fan because I believed in the fact that he was trying to get his life together after living so many years as a gangbanger, as a 60. I believed that he felt like he deserved another chance at life. He was trying to raise his kids properly. I had respect for that man for that, and I also loved his music. With that being said, I'm going to tell y'all something, man. I believe that they flipped Nipsey. I believe that they flipped him. I believe that they came to him with some information that he was going to be killed because there was wiretap and everything around him. You can pretty much, that's why you can't find no information. I think they flipped him. And this is no disrespect to Nipsey or his family. I think that after 20, he was 33 when he died. He started when he was 12. After 22 years as a banger in California, he's seen enough murders to be able to put a lot of people away. He's seen a lot of corrupt people. He's seen a whole lot of things in this city. And I think that they're trying to flip him. I think they're trying to flip Hussle. I think they pulled him out, saved his life, and killed him publicly so that they could save his life privately. I love Hustle. I buy his music. I purchased it for years. I didn't spend $100. I didn't spend $1,000 on the mixtapes. I paid to download my mixtape, so I probably would never get a proud to pay discount because you know you get those when you pay full price. I didn't pay full price. I paid the $10 or whatever it was to download each other mixtapes and albums. I have Crenshaw clothing that I paid for. My shoes I have custom made that say Crenshaw and Slauson. I have a Los Angeles Los Angeles Raiders, Los Angeles Rams jersey with Hustle in the back. So I'm a Hustle fan, and proven. But I really think that either the Los Angeles Police Department killed Nip in some kind of whatever they call it, where they go undercover, and they had to cover it up because they didn't want the city to be burned down. There's only two options, or they flipped them. And I've seen the flip happen with the mafia, where you get a top mafia boss, and they show him that he's about to be killed, or that it's a plan in place to kill him. And basically, that person says, "You know what? I'd rather just give you information, and you can put me away." So every now and again, he gets to call his family, his children. Every now and again, he gets to keep his money. Every now and again, he gets to do things outside of the loop. He probably done had plastic surgery, all kind of stuff if that's the case. So it's two scenarios. The government has something to do with Nip killing, his death, the Los Angeles police involved with it altogether, or they flipped him and he's a government witness now. There's only two ways. There's only two ways. If he's dead, show me that he's dead. Prove it. Prove he's dead. That's all I have. Prove he's dead. If you say he's dead, prove he's dead. You can't prove he's dead. I can do more to prove he's alive than you can prove that he's dead. Think about this for a minute, Paula. And before I block you, Paula, I'm going to be nice because you're being kind of disrespectful. I'm not going to block you yet. I'm going to prove a point. So my point is, if they flipped him, all the people that would be involved to flip him and put him in witness protection would be the county coroner, check. The city of police, check. Everybody that's involved in it, check. Because you got to make sure they on board, check. The family, check. They tight-lipped. So the people who have to put you away if you go into witness protection is the government. They're the ones that sign all the documents. They're the ones that provide all of the witness protection program, housing, funding, everything. You can't tell me that this man don't know enough to go into witness protection. You can't tell me that this man didn't know enough for him to be worth putting in witness protection. You have to look at it from both sides. I'm a fan, but I still have to be logical in how I look at it. This man had 22 years. This man had 22 years of knowledge of everything that's happened on the streets of Los Angeles. That's a valuable asset. Valuable asset. It's not worth killing that kind of asset. But it is worth showing that asset is gone, so the people who had plotted to kill him see it's okay just to believe stupidly that it's the only way, right? or blindly. I don't want to say stupidly because I'm not calling nobody stupid. It's that it's the only way that it can happen. What you have to look at is a value versus perception. Look at the funeral. Look at the funeral. How is he not, Miss Paula? Miss Paula, you're not listening to me, obviously. This man has been in a gang, one of the biggest gangs he's been a part of. Hold on, y'all, with the comments. Stay with me for a minute because I need to answer this question for Paula. Miss Paula asked me, let me deal with this. The question that Miss Paula asked, hold on, y'all, Miss Military Science. I asked for the floor, please. Let me have the floor. I don't need all 300,000 comments so I can read this comment, please. Y'all give me a second. Paula Heyman, whatever that is, Heyman, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Melissa, give me a minute, please, y'all. Please. No more comments. Let me read this real quick. Anybody else logging in want to say anything before I start? I'm gonna wait. Okay. Let me go back. Miss Paula asked the question. It says, but Sam, was Nipsey that big and powerful in his community for them to want to flip him? Now, I answered this question several times, but maybe you weren't paying attention or listening. I don't know. Nipsey became a Crip. He became a Crip and a Rolling 60 at the age of 12. He said this. He died when he was 33 years old. He had 21 years of the comings and goings of one of the biggest gangs in Los Angeles, California. That is a high access flip. That would be like almost if they could get Big U to flip. Right? The man was a Crip and a Rolling 60 for 21 years. So if I'm the government and they're doing all these stuff that they're doing to get these gangs off the street, and they had already said, now y'all not using y'all brain. I really want y'all to use y'all brain today. Think about this. If Nipsey was supposed to be meeting with them on gang violence, right? Think about this. That means he sat down with them and had a conversation. It's okay if you can't prove he's alive. We're not here to prove he's alive. We're here to make up what we're doing is trying to make up the logical assessment that he could be still alive. It's a silly assessment to say that I can sit here and tell you that Nipsey Hussle is alive, because if he's alive, we would not know he's alive. That don't make sense, guys. You got to stop. You got to start using your own common sense. If Nipsey Hussle was alive, he would be dead, because the people who was looking for him or that was trying to get him is going to get him. He's worth more valuable. If they flipped him, he's worth more to the government than allowing him to be seen. Trust and believe. This goes on all the time. This started with the mob. This started with like leaders of the mob. They've been doing this shit for years to bring down big things. They've been trying to get into the gang culture for years. Haven't been able to break into gangs and find out the infrastructure. And for you to believe that, correct. That's what they said. I spoke to someone who has said they heard it. I never saw it or heard it myself, so I had to break it off because I never seen it. So, when somebody brings something up to me, if I don't see it for myself, I don't hear it for myself, I may talk about it, but then I stop talking about it once I don't hear about it no more. And that's what happened. So I heard somebody spoke it. I'm not saying no names. They supposedly heard it for themselves, but I did not hear it. So I no longer talked about it. Exactly. I believe that's why. What's the name is in jail. Isn't it kind of strange? Isn't it kind of strange that what's the name is in jail now? That used to be his right hand man, and now he's incarcerated. Cowboy was his right hand man. Mm-hmm. Y'all ain't heard shit from Cowboy. Y'all ain't heard nothing from Cowboy since he got locked up. And that YG is down. I mean, if he ain't locked up, he ain't around. So maybe he dead. Who knows? Okay. Lil Kev, I don't know. Where did that come from? No, it's not about no. Miss Melissa, it's not about the fact that oh yeah, that is a verse. And what up, Boozy G? Here's my Miss B. If Cowboy out, right? Why he not in the picture with Lauren? With the other members of All Money In? He's supposedly his name is Cowboy All Money In. So he down with all. Why he not why he not what's the name? We ain't gotta talk about that, Miss Daniels. Don't it's all good. It's all good. Don't even trip. We're not even gonna bring that up. Why Cowboy wasn't in the video? Why Cowboy wasn't in that picture with the rest of All Money In? These are questions that you have to ask yourself. Why is Cowboy not in that picture with All Money In? How YG in a picture with All Money In, and he not an All Money In artist? He's a friend of Nipsey. How is that possible? He's a friend of Nipsey. YG is in the picture with Lauren and who else? Hoggy not in the picture either, but I think Hoggy out recording somewhere, so he was busy. So he not in that picture, that Puma picture either. But you got Jay Stone, you got Pac-Man, you got YG, and then you got that other dude that's on what's the name? That's on the big not behind Pac-Man, it's a dark skinned dude. I can't remember his name in the picture. But why what's the name not in the picture? He All Money In, right? Why he not in the picture? Why Cowboy not in the picture? Killer Twine, thank you. Why Cowboy not in the picture? Why they don't never talk about Cowboy? He All Money In, right? These are things that y'all should be thinking about. Like, instead of the shit that they be talking about on all these videos, the shit that we really need to be focusing on is the shit that we be talking about. Like, why is Cowboy not included in anything that's included in I didn't see Hoggy there. I didn't see Kabi in the picture either, but I know Kabi real and Kabi in the building. You know, I ain't worried about that. Kabi, I think, is recording an album, so that's probably why he wasn't there. So, my thing is, look on IG for what, there? They may have a different picture on IG, so I don't know. But I'm talking about the picture that is circulating around. It's 5 people in the picture. Lauren London is in the middle. One side is Jay Stone. You got YG. You got Killer Twine, and you got Pac-Man. That's it in the picture. Now, if it's another picture, I'll go find it. But the picture I'm talking about got 5 people in it. and it's been going around with 5 people in it, the same 5 people. And Cowboy ain't in that shit. I understand why Kabi not in it, because Kabi recording. Kabi got music out right now that's out that he's trying to promote, and so do Boss Hoggy. So I understand why they may not have been available to be in that particular picture or whatever. So y'all have to look at this thing, man, like what it really is, and pay attention to the characters. Don't pay attention to the video. The video is bullshit. I don't care who say anything less. You cannot judge a murder off of a 45-second video. A 45-second video is not a way to look at a murder. It's no way. You have a 24-hour day, and I give you 45 seconds of that day so that you can make a synopsis. That's bullshit. Come on, man. All of y'all should be looking at that like, fuck this video. Because it's not real. There's no way that you can give me 45 seconds of a 24-hour day and expect me to come up with a synopsis. They could make a video about whatever they want to make a video about, bro. This is California, bro. It's next to Hollywood. Like every prop and gaff and whatever them things is that they have is available. They record around California all the time, dog. They record around California all the time. That video is not real. I mean, if you have to really put time into asking if that video is real, you got to really look at yourself and your thinking process. Like, the first thing I thought when I saw that video was, where's the rest of it? Immediately. The first thing I thought of was, where's the rest of this video? And why are they not showing the rest of this video? It's 24 hours in a day. Where's the rest of the video at? Why am I only seeing 45 seconds of this video? Where's the rest of it at? Why are we looking at a video from across the street when there's 400 cameras in the plaza? Those are questions that you should be asking. Not why do you keep rewinding this dumbass video for 45 seconds trying to get clues and answers and put shit where it ain't, and that looks like a person up there. Your mind is so powerful that you're gonna look for what you want to look for, and you're gonna see it because in your mind you done pattern the fact that you want to see something that's gonna give you evidentiary evidence. No, that video is bullshit. They planted it for you to be able to look over and pick over so that it will waste your time, so that they can be doing other shit while you wasting your time on that video. I'm sorry. You say what you want to say, but there's no way you can judge a murder off of 45 seconds of time in a day. It's no way. No way. I'm sorry for those who are in love with that 45-second video, but fuck that. Nah, Cuzzy would never have that. Give me a reason why they would make a fake video, because they wanted Nipsey out of there. They had to do what they had to do to get him out of there. That's not how Nipsey died, bro. I'm sorry. If you really believe that that's how he died, then God bless you, bro. There's nothing if you believe in that video, there's nothing I can tell you further. You on the wrong page. Because this page, we don't believe in that video, bro. So if that video is in your mind and you can't shake it, and you know, and it's real for you, and I'm not being disrespectful, I'm being honest. If you are of the mindset that this video is real and nobody can shake it, nobody can take away from your thought on this video, then this is not the page for you. I'm gonna be 100% honest. This right here is not the page, because we don't believe in that video at all. We believe that video is bullshit from day one. I'll explain to you why one day, or you can go back on my old videos and look at it in detail. We talk about why it's fake. We explain the introduction of Eric Holder as the scapegoat. All of these things we talked about through the months since August. So it looks like you're just coming on, a couple of people. I'm not going to waste a whole video explaining something I already talked about, West Coast. If you want to be a part of if you want to be on my page, you're going to go get caught up like everybody else. We've talked about this in detail. So I'm not going to use this video as a platform to downgrade the 45-second video again. If you want to know about what we talked about with the 45-second video, then you go back and you look at what we talked about in the video. I've done hour-long videos on what's wrong with that video and what we believe happened to Nipsey. This is not the day or the time. We're talking about something else today. So welcome to the page. God bless you. You don't want to be here, you're welcome to go. I don't beg nobody to subscribe or like my videos. But if you want to stay, just know the 45-second video here is bullshit. Exactly. It's like saying, if I can't get you to believe that the 45-second video is fake, there's no way that I can ever get you to believe that there are other things that could have happened. No matter what I explain to you, it won't make sense to you. No matter what I explain to you, if you believe in that video, nothing I explain to you further is going to make sense. And you're just wasting your time being here. I'm just being honest. It's not the page for you. It probably was a bloodbath wherever he got hit at. That's why you can't get in the barbershop or the store. You didn't. So tell me that you, okay, so let's stop. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Don't nobody else say nothing else. Please stop. Okay. No, no. B. Daniels, no. Let me deal with it. Let me deal with him, please, and then you can do what you want to do. West Coast, if you still here, say something. One of my moderators deleted your video, deleted your question. Come back on if you still here, because I want to deal with that. I don't run from no questions. I want to deal with it. So if you're here, say something. All right, so Ms. Daniels deleted West Coast shit. I don't know if he's still on here, but if you're still on here, say something, because I want to deal with what you said. Ms. Daniels don't play, and you're going to get blocked too, Big Red, so be careful. That's my moderator. So, okay, cool. So I'm gonna let him ask his question again. It's cool. Don't delete it. Let him ask his question. I'm gonna answer it. Yeah, it would be a lot easier to believe without a video, but it's a lot better to believe for people if they have a visual, because your eyes is gonna lie to you. Bloodshed. Every time, your eyes are always gonna lie to you. Just like if you see a girl with a fat ass, you're gonna ignore the fact that she a bitch. Excuse my language. All women are not bitches. I'm saying, but you'll ignore the fact that she a bitch and that she got a bad attitude because her ass fat. Because your eyes won't allow you to stop looking at her ass to concentrate on her ego and her identity. Right or wrong. Just let's be real. If you see a woman with ginormous breasts, your mind is going to be transfixed by your eyes on the fact that she has large breasts. You don't give a fuck if she could talk, if she's missing teeth, none of that shit. Her titties is big. That's where your eyes go. If you're an ass man, it goes to the ass. It goes to the breast. Let's be honest. Your eyes are visual. Everything you see is what you pattern after. What's supposed to happen when you see something is you're supposed to put logic to it. You're always supposed to take something that you see and then put logic to it. So let me tell you how that works for me. Hold on. So let me explain to you how it works for me. So 45-second video comes on for the first time ever. I'm like, oh shit, that look like Marathon Star. Is that Nipsey? I don't know. I can't see that far, but it looks like it could be Nipsey. Oh shit, somebody just got hit, supposedly. You can't see no gunfire. You just assume because they're telling you what's going on in the video. The video is 45 seconds. You automatically assume what you're seeing. They explain to you. Okay, I'll deal with it, Ms. Daniels. Let me finish this. So, in my logical mind, after the 45 seconds, I'm like, who is this dude that just walked up and supposedly kicked Nipsey in the face? Because I didn't see no gunshots. And I seen him come back twice, supposedly. I didn't see no fire from no pistol nowhere. He walked around in like a circle, like what he was supposed to do. And then he walked off the stage. Now, Logic says it's a 45. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Guys. Hold on, because I don't want to have to deal with 30,000 different questions or answers. Let me finish dealing with what I was asked. So, in regard to the video, somebody with logic or somebody with common sense is going to say, damn, where the rest at? Secondarily to that, in your logical mind, you should have been saying, damn, was that really Nip? Because you don't know who the fuck that was, because you're looking from across the street at a setting that you assume is the Marathon store. Okay, we figured this is the Marathon store. We figured out that it is the Marathon store. We don't know that that was hustle. That shit is 40, 45, 50 feet away. That could be a dummy. We don't know. All we see is 3 people in one drop and one flip over, right? And then the dude come up and come back around. And then 3 days later, they tell you who the dude is. His name is Eric Holder. Now, let's talk about Eric Holder for a minute. Stay with me. No more questions. Please, y'all don't show. Come on, stay with me. Because if y'all putting shit on the page, that means y'all not listening. 3 days later, you found out the person who shot him was a man named Eric Holder. Now, let's go to the shit that let's go to some of the questions from 3 days later. So Cowboy comes on, says it's some dude that rap, right? Not like I know this nigga, because he was 60. Cowboy is a 60, been a 60. I asked y'all to please cut out the fucking comments for a minute. Now, y'all fucking pissing me off. Please, calm down with the fucking comments and let me finish my question. If somebody else comment, I don't give a fuck if you've been on my page since August. Ms. Daniels, block them. Period. Seriously, I asked y'all nicely to allow me to finish my comments. I'm answering somebody's question. Cut the fucking comments off for a minute and please allow me to finish talking and answering this question. Now, if somebody else comment below Jackson Murray Moretti, if there's another comment after and Cowboy, Miss Daniels, please comment. I mean, please block whoever it is. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't care if they've been around since day one. Block them, okay? I don't give a shit. I asked nicely several times. Now, if it's somebody just checking in, that's cool. They don't know what's going on. But if it's one of y'all that's been on here for a minute, block their ass, because that means you're disrespecting, okay? I asked y'all nicely to calm the fuck down and let me finish answering the question. Let me finish answering the person's fucking question, because I get tired of getting answered. Bloodshed. The last time I'm going to say this shit. Don't fucking comment no more. Nobody. Let me finish answering this fucking question, because I get sick of answering this shit, and I'm tired of answering it all the fucking time. If you can look at the 45-second video and not have questions, and then all the bullshit they give you after the 45-second video, you're just okay with, it's something wrong up here. So Cowboy, the first interview, they come to Cowboy. They asked him who did it. Cowboy said, "Oh, it's some dude, man. You know, he do music or whatever." He say he do music. He say he do music. And he was, asking about certain things, and Cowboy acted like he don't know this dude. Right in his face, don't know him. I don't know the dude. Okay, cool. You a rolling 60. This dude is supposedly a rolling 60, right? This man shows up. Now, I'm just talking about common sense, guys. Common sense. Common sense says that we are, the Rolling 60s control the area, and they are one of the most violent gangs in Los Angeles. That plaza is one of their landing spots, which means they got people around there all the time. All the fucking time. Old heads and new heads. All the way back to the 60s, all the way, across whatever. You telling me a nigga who went away, ain't been around here for 3 years. More than that, really, because they said he had been gone a while, but they counted 3. Just show up all of a sudden in 60 territory to come get a hamburger. Come on, man. There's no way your thinking mind could hear some shit like this and not function to tell you it's bullshit. Come on, man. Y'all smarter than this, really? I hope so. You telling me a previous rolling 60 who got charges on his name for snitching just gonna show up in 60 territory, in the main territory, and order a hamburger, walk around the plaza like it ain't shit, talk to 60s, go back to his car, go around the corner, get his hamburger, get a gun, whatever you do, get your burger, come back around, come back in the plaza with rolling 60s everywhere, and you just fucking everything is okay? Come on, man. Y'all gotta be smarter than that. Even if you don't look at it from that perspective, even if the 45-second video is real to you, you gotta ask yourself these fucking questions. You telling me a 60 that done been put out the 60s for paperwork on his name could just show up after 3 years out of nowhere? They know this nigga because he ain't hiding his face. And they said when he showed up he ain't had no shirt on. Meaning he's showing the 60. They know this nigga. You a 60 that done been banned. But you telling me this nigga just roll up and walk around the hood? Get the fuck out of here. I know people that went to the gas station that got killed in that area. That was wearing blue sneakers. And red sneakers. And you telling me this nigga walking around free and he got paperwork on his name? Get the fuck out of here. You gotta be a dumb ass fool to believe that this shit is logical that they put in front of you. Just saying. There's no fucking way. They picked the least believable shit for us to believe. What they did was they went and found a nigga who got put out the 60s and they asked him if he wanted to participate and get back at them niggas. That's what they did. And they probably really offered him $75,000 for doing what he did. Any other questions? I'm done now, Ms. Daniels. We could go back. Anybody else got a question? And if it's about the 45-second video, I'm going to block you. So T.I., 50 Cent, Lauren London's father. I really wish y'all would grow up in y'all mind. Like, let me read this again. I heard H-E-R-D, T.I. The transcript is not even real because they releasing the blocked transcript. They got parts of it missing. So it's no fucking... Why would you read something that ain't real? This shit ain't real. They giving you shit that they want you to see, bro. This shit's so sad, man, because y'all just want to believe so bad in the government and how the government works. Y'all just want to believe that shit so bad that y'all can't see nothing else could be possible. And that's crazy. It's really sad. So let me go back. It says, I heard H-E-R-D, T.I., the letter T.I. No, I'm not stressed. It's just sad. It's just sad that I'm not stressed about it. It's just sad that people don't use their mind, man. They believe whatever people put in front of them, and they don't question nothing. It's sad, bro. It really is. With all the shit that been going on with our leaders for all these years, you still letting these fucking people feed you bullshit. They killed King. They told you he died a certain way. King died on the table when the doctor smothered his ass with that pillow. That's how King died. He lived through the bullets. He didn't live through the hospital, and they told you that. Yeah, Big Red, you saying that now, but you was just asking about the transcript, and the transcript is not... Y'all, you can believe... Let me tell y'all something, man. If the government is behind Nipsey's death, they're going to do everything they can to put things in place where you'll never know what really happened. It's okay what you listen. Hold on, Jackson. Don't raise. Be calm, nigga. Be calm. I didn't say you believe what you believe. I'm talking about what you wrote, my nigga, and you repeated it. You understand what I'm saying? You wrote it down, which means that it's on your mind. You wrote it down, which means that it's on your mind. If you ask the question about it, it means you're thinking about it. So let me read what you said. Hold on, y'all, with the comments again. Go back to what he said. So it said, I heard T.I., 50 Cent, Lauren London's father, Puff Daddy, and Meek Mill wanted Nipsey dead for personal reasons. Let me read that again. I heard 50 Cent, Lauren London's father, Puff Daddy, and Meek Mill wanted him dead for personal reasons. Okay. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. I don't know about y'all, man. Have you ever heard the story that they tell you? Well, maybe grandparents don't tell this story no more, but the moral of the story is the information that you consume is going to start being what you believe after a while because you allowed it to enter into your brain. When you allow some stupid shit like what you wrote on this page to enter into your brain, that's going to become knowledge to you, meaning that it's part of your structure, meaning that you may not believe it, but it now becomes a question that you need answered. And you already should be answering in your own mind. Why the fuck would 50 Cent want to kill Nipsey Hussle? I mean, these are questions that you should be asking for your fucking self. The fuck would it benefit Meek Mill to want to kill Nipsey Hussle? Nipsey ain't had no beef with Meek. Meek had beef with Game that Nipsey squashed. Why would he want to kill Nipsey? Meek Mill is from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Meek Mill does everything he do for Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the people of Pennsylvania. The fuck would he be involved in Los Angeles business for? I'm just saying, people, like, some of this shit you can answer for yourself. Come on, man. Like, I mean, for real, y'all, like, it's some shit that y'all should be able to answer for yourselves. I would never come on a video about Malcolm X and blame the Muslims when I know that it's been proven on paper that the CIA had people in the building in the Audubon ballroom a week earlier than his speech upstairs setting up spots. I'm not getting ready to blame the Muslims if I know that the CIA was in on it. Right? Right or wrong? I'm not going to blame the Muslims. That's the easy way. Because they say a Muslim did it, then you're like, oh, the Muslim did it. Oh, yeah, the Muslim. Yeah, the Muslims. The Muslims didn't kill Malcolm. The Muslims might have wanted to kill Malcolm or might have been pissed off at Malcolm for what he said about them, Honorable Elijah Muhammad. But at the end of the day, the CIA killed Malcolm X. And it's proven. But you still hear dumbass people talking about Farrakhan killed Malcolm X and he had something to do with it and blah, blah, blah. When it's proven on paper in sealed documents, Dick Gregory proved it, that the CIA was there a week prior in the Audubon ballroom, setting up shop on the second floor, basically where they put those people at with guns so that they could kill Malcolm. It's not hard, guys. I ask y'all when y'all come to my page to open your mind. That don't mean come on my page with dumbass questions that nobody else will answer. I don't know who they use to pull the trigger, but I guarantee you we'll never know. Y'all be asking some crazy ass questions, man. Like I'm gonna just sit here and know the truth about everything. Oh yeah, that was John Spencer who pulled the trigger. Yeah, that was John Spencer who pulled the trigger on Dr. King. How the fuck do we know? We'll never know. The CIA used black ops. Whenever the CIA don't want you around no more, you'll be out of here. Ain't nobody I know. And they're gonna blame somebody that you know for doing it. So the person that they sent ain't gonna do a day at a time. That's how the CIA works, guys. In case you didn't know. And they work for the government, so they can be called in at any time. A lot of y'all need to grow up, man. Stop thinking childish too. Meat Mill killed Nip. What the? See? Do my research for what, Big Ray? I don't understand what you're saying. The United States government killed Dr. King, bro. That's why the family won a lawsuit. What are you talking about? We all know about Ralph Abernathy and what's his name? Jesse Jackson and all that shit being backwards and going against King. We all know about that. But the family won a lawsuit, a civil lawsuit against the United States of America for the death of Dr. Martin Luther King. If you don't believe me, research. I don't give a damn what you talking about, Medgar Evers and all that. They always, what the CIA does is they infiltrate. The CIA finds black people who are willing to go into gangs, willing to go into different places, and they infiltrate these places. They're not good people. These are people that the CIA has affiliations with, and they send them into these different places to go and infiltrate these gangs, infiltrate these companies, infiltrate these people so that they can flip these people. The Nation of Islam has not ever had that kind of situation inside the Nation of Islam, but outside of the Nation of Islam, they have. That's why they were able to get 2 or 3 of them to want to kill Malcolm, but they didn't even know that they had blanks in those guns. They got Malcolm got killed from above, shots that came down. They were standing below him. None of those shots killed him because they didn't have no bullets in their gun. The United States government is responsible for the death of Dr. Martin Luther King. They put everything out the way it was. They set it up for him to be killed. It's proven fact, bro. Proven fact. And I guarantee you, if you do your research, the government killed Malcolm, which they found out because the CIA was involved. J. Edgar Hoover was a bastard, bro. How we honor Nipsey Hussle basically is by finding out the truth, bro. And the truth is that what's going on right now is not what happened. That's why every day I'm always reading through stuff that I find, looking at stuff, double check it, looking at words. That's how I found the victory lap thing. So, I shouldn't be the only one doing research. I'll say so. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should be out here doing research too. Because the man is gone supposedly, but he got a legacy that got to live on. So I got to get ready to go, guys. Got other stuff to handle. Yeah. You got to read up on it, great grandson. It's on here. Y'all just going to have to watch the video. We talked about it yesterday also in full detail. So y'all just got to get caught up. I'll be back in probably later on today or tomorrow then. But I'm on here and I'll try to answer them tomorrow. Be good.